Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. And we're still overflowing with Schubert. Boy, have we got a lot of Schubert. Today's little Overflow video is dedicated entirely to the Naxos Schubert Lieder Edition, which is available in a beautiful box, or it was. I don't know if it still is, but it was available in a beautiful box, but which I had been collecting individually before then. So I have about 20 volumes of it, and I'm just going to go through it because it's actually a beautiful, beautiful edition. It's every bit as good as the Hyperion edition. It uses fresh, young, lesser-known singers who are also just as good as the less fresh, less young, old and decrepit singers that we find on Hyperion. That's just a joke. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's okay. I'm kidding. Hyperion has wonderful singers too. Some beautiful discs by veterans and quite a few by fresh, young voices. So, you know, it depends on how you look at it. But wow, they're very, very good and fully comparable. And I don't know which to choose. I mean, Hyperion has the documentation and the book and the novel and the stuff and the movie and the, you know, all the stuff that goes with it. This is just the music. It's a more budget conscious sort of production, but I'm awfully glad it's there because, you know, the Hyperion big box is already gone and we don't know when it will ever be back. We don't know how this stuff is going to get repackaged and how we're going to find it. Probably just online as streaming stuff. So I'm very happy that there's a really good competitive series out there. And it's organized by theme, by topic matter, by who the poets are. So you can see Schubert's response to each one. And I think that's really marvelous. First, we get Die Schöne Müllerin. And the singer is Christian Elsner, who's a wonderful tenor, who's as good as anybody who's ever done this stuff. I mean, he's really a fine leader singer. And Ulrich Eisenlohr is the pianist. I don't know which volume this was because it doesn't say. It just says Die Schöne Müllerin. And so, yeah, I mean, it's a great thing to have there. Then we've got Meyerhofer Lieder, songs by, you know, the poet Meyerhofer. And they're sung by two male singers, Cornelius Hauptmann, bass, with Stefan Loh, piano, and Ulf Bestlein, baritone, with Stefan Loh, piano. And my goodness, you know, they're really good. They know how to sing. It's terrific. All these people know how to sing. You know, there's no shortage of singers out there. There really isn't. We actually are in a very good place historically for good lieder singing because previously lieder were usually the province of regularly constituted opera singers, some of whom had extremely large voices and an extremely affected projection, although there were also, of course, masterful lieder singers. Part of being a great German singer particularly was being able to sing lieder as well as opera. So I'm not saying that like Fischer-Dieskau and Christa Ludwig or anything to discount. Of course they weren't. They were wonderful. And Lottie Lehmann and, you know, all these other people, you know. But in general, singing lieder has become almost a specialty in and of itself and quite an effective one for some of these singers. Then we've got Winterreise with Roman Treckel, baritone. Now, again, you know, when some of these discs were made, these singers were not as well known as they later became. I mean, they were really good singers. And we got them at a good time. So with Ulrich Eisenlohr piano, you're in very good shape for the two big, juicy song cycles. Then we've got 2 volumes of Schiller Lieder. Oh, no, it's not Schiller Lieder. Pardon me. We have, what's this one? Well, we have volumes of them. They're all mixed up. I had them all scrambled. European Poets, Volume 1. With Ruth Cisak, who's extremely well known, and Roman Treckel, and Ulrich Eisenlohr. And you have in here, you have the 2 Ellen songs, Ellen's Gesang 1 and 2, and 3, pardon me, all 3 of them. They're just not one after the other. And some other like famous things. Ossian's Lied nach dem Falle Naxos, that's always famous, and some other things here. One of these like Lotus Gespenst, which is 11 minutes and 20 seconds long. You know, some of these large ballads and things. Great fun. So there's that. Then we've got Schiller Lieder Volume 2. I'm sure I have Schiller Lieder Volume 1. Schiller Lieder, where are they? Schubert's Poets, Schiller Lieder Volumes 3 and 4. Oh, I don't know. It's around somewhere. Maybe Volume 1 is like I never got. They didn't all come out in order anyway. So this is with Regina Jacobi, mezzo-soprano. And it has, let's see, what does it has? Oh, Die Hoffnung, 2 versions of Die Hoffnung, and Die Burgschaft, and let's see, what else have we got? Sehnsucht, 2 versions. Some famous Schiller Lieder. Those are, okay, very Schillish. What are these things here? Austrian Contemporaries, Volume 1. That's Schubert's Austrian Contemporary Poets with Christoph Gens, tenor. Oh, look at this one. Wow, baby. I don't know what I'm talking about here. There's many more songs here than I really know what they are, that I'm familiar with. I've told you many times I'm not really a Lieder person, but I enjoy listening to these things in smaller bits. I mean, if something really like catches my fancy, then I'll, jump up and down and carry on. That one, I guess, didn't so much. Schubert's Friends, Marcus Eiche, baritone. Jens Fuhr, piano. Oh, the Schatzgrabers Begehr. Yeah. Oh, Schatzgrabers. We all love Schatzgrabers. And the Grablied. Yeah. And Die Liedler. Oh, Die Liedler. That's like a big deal. And let's see. Oh, the Pilgerweise. I remember that one. That's very beautiful. And At the Brook in Spring, Am Bach im Frühling by Schubert. It's a lovely song. An die Musik, of course, by Schubert. Yeah. So those are all ode to music and odes to things and all kinds of other stuff going on. Goethe Lieder, Volume 2. North German Poets. We're going to have to start moving on this, aren't we? Goethe Lieder, Volume 2. The Mignon Lieder are here. Those are all like, and the Lied der Mignon, oh my goodness, it's all that stuff. And Kennst du das Land, which is a Mignon Lieder. It's beautiful. That was a very famous setting also by Hugo Wolf. If you're a Lieder person, that's one of his most famous. And so we've got some Goethe thingies. Goethe thingies are always fun. Meyerhofer Lieder Volume 2 with Christian, who's singing? Did I say who's singing? I didn't. Ruth Zisak, Ulrich Eisenlohr with Christian Elsner, tenor, in the one that requires a tenor. Then we've got Christian Ivan, mezzo-soprano, with Burkhard Kering, piano. I'm doing Meyerhof Lieder Volume 2. I'm going to move through these a little bit more quickly. North German Poets. Yes, if you're hanging around North Germany, they all sort of sing about the same stuff. You're in the woods, you're by the brook, everybody's dead, you're in love, there's a fish. That's Lieder. Hanno Müller-Brachmann, bass baritone, or bass, a bass. I was thinking of the fish, or whatever. Ulrich Eisenlohr, piano. So that's terrific. Then we've got this 2-disc set of European Poets Volume 2 with Maya Boog, soprano, Wolf Matthias Friedrich, bass baritone, and Ulrich Eisenlohr. And there's oh my God, there's all kinds of stuff here. Absolutely. Tons and tons and tons of stuff. And that's all you need to know about it, because it's Schubert and because it's Lieder and because we have more than we need to deal with. Schubert. Who's this one? Schubert's Friends, Volume 2, with Birgitta Geller, soprano, and Ulrich Eisenlohr. He's doing a lot of the piano stuff. He's a very fine accompanist. I do have to say that. He's as good as anybody out there. And we've got Austrian Contemporaries, Volume 2, with Detlef Roth, baritone, and Eisenlohr. And then we have, oh my God, we only have 5 more to go. So hang in there. We're getting to it. Maybe, let's see, what else have we got? Schiller Lieder, Volumes 3 and 4. Here they are, with Maya Boog and Lothar Odinius, tenor. Maya Boog is a soprano, and Eisenlohr. There's a lot of Schiller Lieder. This is a 2-disc set. Let me see. Oh, there's Das Geheimnis, Der Jüngling am Bache. Well, that's famous. An die Frühling. Well, that's famous too. Das Mädchens Klage, for 3 settings. Oh my God, that maiden had a lot to klage about. She was complaining. And Thekla, einer Geisterstimme. Yeah, Thekla. Oh, that's cool. Yes, wonderful. Those are cool. So we've got, let's see what else we have here. Goethe Lieder, Volume 3, with Johannes Kalpers, tenor, and Burkhard Kering. Where's Erlkönig? Ah, it's on this one. I knew it was here somewhere. It's track 4. There it is. All you need to know is that it's got Erlkönig. Does it have their Doppelganger or any of those other things by Goethe? No, this one doesn't. Okay. It has the Jäger's Abendlied, the Huntsman's Evening Song. This is another 2-disc set, Poets of Sensibility, Volumes 1 and 2. That's Klopstock. Klopstock, who wrote the Resurrection Ode that became Mahler's Second Symphony. You know that? And Mattison, with Simone Nold, soprano, or Simone Nold, soprano, Marcus Ullmann, tenor, Thomas Bauer, baritone, and Eisenlohr on 2 fun-filled discs. And last but not least, these two, Poets of Sensibility, Volume 3 and Volume 4. Lots of sensibility going on there with Wolfgang Holzmair, baritone. Oh, wow, yeah, okay, so we know who he is, right? And also, he's on this one too, assisted by Birgit Steinberger, soprano. So, he's playing a forte piano. We've hit a little bit of period instrument-y type stuff there, forte piano things. So there you go. Maybe he was doing forte piano all along. I don't even remember. I don't think so. He was playing piano for most of this stuff. Yeah, he was. The forte piano was a new thing. I remember that. Okay, so, I haven't listened to these things in like ages, but I did, and I enjoyed them, and I kept them. And then the big box came out, and I don't know so I don't have all of them there. And I don't think I have more of them in the bin. I tried to keep them together. But really, it's a splendid Schubert song collection. Something just fell upstairs. And maybe a cat. And I can recommend it. If you want to get individual volumes, if you want to sample, go for it. It's really good stuff. It really is. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.